Hello, very good morning, racing folks. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Bangalore 1st July 2023, folks. Card of 7 events, few races looks very good. The rest are so. Be selective and choose. Do read the medical reports. Bangalore is the only club that gives medical reports from 2020 to 2023. You can ignore some if it's 202 medical condition, but still, nonetheless, bleeder and sesamoiditis and all those are deadly kind of diseases, folks. Going straight to the races, folks. The first race is the Royal Challenge Plate, 7 furlongs, 1400 meters. For class 5, class 5 always the kind of a race that I avoid. The reason being is that they are basically unreliable, not so straightforward horses. There is a horse called Sand Castle. Even Warren Singh is on the record saying that she is not reliable. I have lost some money on her before, so I know. She runs one good race, then you think she'll follow through, but then she does not. So it's not that somebody is pulling, that's the way she is. If she reproduces her last race, then it's all over. But if not, then you can bet a small flutter bet if the odds are bettable, that is. There is Warren Singh's Dusra also in here, Sky Princess. He had a mock race, the change of trainers and jockey. Before the trainer was suspended and so was the jockey. There is a horse called Altamont who can kind of place, tongue strap is off. Ultimate Chance is a medical kind of a patient, folks. The only thing is he's coming down, but there's a 62 kilos. Inayat taking 3 kilos off, but I would not put 10 rupees on that horse. Anyways, I bet very small or leave that race always. Second race, folks, is the Malakpet Plate Division 2 for 1400 meters, class 4. This race on a surface form, folks, it looks very competitive of all the races today. I can make a case out of almost all of them except bottom horse, Slingshot. There is a horse called Antelope. The great informed Akshay Kumar has finally figured out how to ride in Bangalore. He rides very well. Initially, he was thinking this was Hyderabad and trying to come always from gallery finish and all. But now he's always closer to the pace, that helps. There is a horse called Able One. He gets PS Chauhan. My biggest concern, I have made good money on Able One, in place money though, because he is less than my comfort zone, is less than 400 kilo horse. But he had gained some weight. Do look in the body weight of Able One. If he is less than 400 kilos, his last run was quite suggestive with Galacticus. Mystical Merkaba is a hidden horse here. Is owned by the Gowda and the great S.N. Harish. If the money comes, folks, keep an eye. Then there is a horse called Cinco de Mayo. Neil Downey is on the record saying he is a very good chance. I also think so. I kind of decide, but I do like Antelope with tongue strap on and Cinco de Mayo with crossness band on. We'll decide in the paddock as usual, folks. Race number 3, it's the Poonawalla Stud Plate for 1200 meters for horses 4 years and over, class 3. Eternal Princess ran a very good race and won. She was penalized, but because of the apprentice jockey, is only 2.5 kilo penalty, which is manageable in a sense. But the draw is bad, but she is very fast from the blocks, so it's not the same draw as last time. I think she's drawn way wide. Vinod Shinde knows her well, though. She's drawn number 10. There is another horse in here I like, is Alcide Energy, trained by Neil Darasha, ridden by that good jockey J.H. Arul, who was technically suspended, I guess, but not, I don't know when the suspension started. There is a hidden horse here called English Bay. I like that horse, but not been reproducing the kind of works. There is a safe bet in here, a horse called Skyfire. He always somehow, some way manages to be in the money. So all said and done, I like Alcide's energy and the Eternal Princess. I'll kind of decide on the fitness and the odds uh, by the race time. Race number 4, folks, is the Smart Shift and Plate, 1400 meters for maiden 3 years old only. This is a little competitive race, folks. Knight Defensor would be a hotshot favorite, I believe. The reason he has lost is he got on 2 legs, meaning he was shaping like a winner, but he was not covering the ground. And Trevor came and beat him, Teherani. But these babies do that. It was their only second start of a life, so they can improve. But I would be kind of nervous to bet on odds on favorite with inefficiency of motion. There is a horse called Crosswater. Arjun Bangalore trains. He ran a decent second to a horse called Synthesis, which is technically kind of a derby anti-post favorite, I assume. That is a horse I would definitely look very carefully in the paddock. He can place. So can a horse called High Tribute. If you remember that race, she fell down. She was making a move. I think the tail of the front of horse got in her thing, and she kind of stumbled. There was a long, lengthy steward's inquiry, but nonetheless, she also, Vijay Singh trains. She comes into picture. Dynamic Force has not run bad either, and there is a horse called Marsgrove. He can improve. So this race is a little competitive, not as simple as it looks, as if Knight Defensor is not walk in the park, so unless improved. Also there is a horse called Victoria Duresani by Irfan Ghatala. So 4-5 horses come, but I'm good at paddock for these babies, seeing the racing muscles and their neck and the coat and all the 3-4 parameters that I see in the paddock. Race number 5, folks, is the Managing Committee Gold Cup. It's a mile race for Class 1 horses. Pissarro is running after a 1-year long layoff and a wrong distance. Pissarro is basically a 2,800 meter or a 3,600 meter horse. He kind of warms up only when everybody's legs get leg weary, and here comes Pissarro, boom, bum, 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 bum. But today, I guess, just in for a run. De Villiers, one of my favorite horses, but up to 6 to 7 furlong, I would put a tenner on him, not on a mile. Sea Lion can be in the money. Pride's Angel will be the favorite, I assume. She's a decent horse, but she's a 7-year-old. She's been in good form in Bangalore. But somehow the other, she comes close to winning, but she does not win. Moon's Blessing is the one I sort of like, in a sense. The jockey last 2 times who rode, he ran back to UAE. She's at the bottom weight, 55 kilos. The race should be between Pride's Angel, Moon's Blessing, and Sea Lion, in my opinion. We'll decide in the paddock. The race number 6, folks, the feature race of the day, the 5-star shipping juvenile sprinters million, 1200 meters for 3 years old only. One horse kind of stands out, is Dedicate. She has won in Class 3 Open Company quite convincingly. That is her biggest credit to her. credential actually. Uh, there are two horses in here who has been final entry. One is a long lease. She is very well bred. Uh, Rodrigo Connell, out of nostalgic memories. I remember nostalgic memories quite well. She was a very good racehorse. Uh, and there is a horse called Leatherback who has been given a final entry. She's worked well in a mock race also. Long lease enjoys a 5.5 or almost 5.5 kilo advantage over Dedicate. She also won her maiden quite impressively, but behind her I don't know who she beat. Maybe average horses though. Uh, uh, but nonetheless, for one baby to give another 5.5 kilos is kind of a little hard, unless that horse is one class superior, which in my opinion Dedicate could be. But nonetheless, it's a Calcutta horse, but he looked well, he won well, he looked well in Kolkata also. He was favorite against Mariopi. Um, so it deserves. The race should be between these two only, Long Lease and the favorite. I would suppose it would be Dedicate. Next race, folks, the last race of the day is the seventh race. It's for 1400 meters, class 4. There's a horse called Millbrook, almost won that race. He's also light kind of frame horse. Do look for the body weight before you bet. There's a horse called Top Dancer who looked very well. I bet also on him, but then he fell down in the gate very badly, and he kind of got withdrawn at the gate. The race between Millbrook, Top Dancer, and Clever Hunts can be in the money. There is a horse called Armory, S.N. Harish horse. If the money comes, it has some mock race. So do watch out. They are big boys. They bet big. I doubt, though, whether they'll bet against this sort of good horses in here. All said and done, folks, the races are pretty decent, but they are a little competitive. So paddock outlook would matter a lot. Today I should be able to come on live. Do tune in on the same link. Press the notification. You have a good one, folks. I'll catch you at 1 o'clock, first 1:15 on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.